Okay, Tanvi, you can set things up and start your presentation. Yesterday you made presentation on the summer season, and today a health-based presentation all over again. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we are able to see your screen, and the slideshow option will be better.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Tanvi.
Yes. What is food? Food is a substance consisting essentially of protein, carbohydrate, fats, and other nutrients used in the body of an organism to sustain growth and vital process and to furnish energy. So, food is a substance that contains essential protein, carbohydrates, fats, and other nutrients like vitamins and minerals. So it is used in the body of an organism like us to uh, produce the growth and important process and to produce energy. There are two types of food. They are healthy food and unhealthy food. What is healthy food? Healthy food is food that gives you all the nutrients you need to stay healthy, feel well, and have plenty of energy. The best way to ensure that you are eating healthily is to eat a wide variety of different kinds of food. So, healthy food is food that gives all the nutrients for us to stay healthily, feel well, and have more energy. So the good way to ensure that we are eating healthily is to eat a variety and different kinds of food. So these all comes under healthy food. Unhealthy food. Unhealthy food refers to food that contains lots of calories with little amount of sugar. It lots of ingredients that increase taste and it is very unhealthy. Junk food is with higher amount of salt, sugar, and calorie content. So unhealthy food means that food contributes lots of calories, like it has more energy, but it has a very little nutritional value, and it has more ingredients that increase taste, but it is not healthy. Junk food is with higher amount of salt, sugar, and more energy content. If you are having more energy content food, then we need to work more hard, then only we can be in a fit body. Advantages of healthy food may help you to live longer, keep skin, teeth, and eyes health, supports muscles, boosts immunity, strengthens bones, helps achieve and maintain a healthy life. So, like eating healthy food, we can live longer and we can be stronger. And it helps our teeth, eyes, and skin to be more healthy. And it improves our muscles and boosts immunity to against with diseases. And it helps bones to be strong and in a proper weight. Then disadvantages of unhealthy food. It contains high cholesterol, diabetes, kidney damage, obesity, liver diseases, cancer. Diabetes. and kidney damage. So while we are eating this, we'll get some kidney damage and obesity, more energy content, that means calories. So we'll be overfat and another layer will form in our body. So we need to do more work while we are eating more calorie content food. Then liver diseases like indigestion, like that, liver diseases and cancer. Thanks for watching my presentation, sir.
Right, very good, Tanvi. Nice presentation, and pictorial representation was too good. Ajit, do you have any questions towards Tanvi's presentation?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yes,
Tanvi,
please.
very good presentation. My question is, let's say a person is getting fat and unhealthy, and like which healthy foods would you specifically recommend? Like, there are healthy foods that taste good and healthy foods that don't taste as good. And like you want to balance it out, and like you won't want them to suddenly move from an unhealthy diet to a healthy diet. Like you want to gradually move them in, and because like it's gonna take time and it's gonna affect their health if they switch diets suddenly. So like what would you recommend to do to help transition between a unhealthy person to a healthy person?
I think so that we need to eat healthy foods that which is not in more taste, and while we are eating this, we need to do regular physical exercises.
And also, the next part of Ajit's question is, Tanvi, yes, your answer was really good. The next part of Ajit's question, sometimes tasty food is not healthy, and healthy food is not tasty. And sometimes some food really tastes good, irrespective of the fact that it has good healthy ingredients. And some food don't taste good at all, but it has got enormous amount of good ingredients for the health. And adding to Ajit's question, my question is, when situation is like this, why do you think people are trying to go a little bit classical? Like they go back to the ancient and historic time. Now, organic food, organic vegetables have caught a lot of impulsive fire. For the past 8 years or 9 years, people have started liking organic food. And in America, where Achit lives, um, our own content, which has been an ancient kind of a food, like they boil the rice, they use the rice for lunch, and the next day the rice is put into the buttermilk, and that is consumed for a proper condensing of the heat in the body. In America, the stores have got that particular container which has got that rice, the subsequent day's rice put into the water content that has a container, and it is very costly. That was found in Tamil Nadu, basically. So people have started going to the classical ways of health. People have now started to go to, have their own gardens in the houses. And they have got, if it is upstairs place, they have organic vegetables farmed in the upstairs. This awareness is pretty good. So my question is, why people are liking more vintage and classical food system, and now they are keeping themselves away from modern food system? What is the reason behind it, in your opinion? Do you understand the question, Tanvi?
Yes, sir.
Come on, just try. No, I know that you are a little hesitant for not having the proper vocabulary for explaining the answer, but that will come only by taking the initiative. Don't worry, even if the statement and the choice of words are wrong. Come on, try. I know that you have the answer, but you're thinking of putting the words. Just give it a try. why people are going back to the old ways of food and keeping themselves away from the modern ways of food items.
Sir, I think so that due to this pandemic, they are thinking that they need to be healthier and live longer. I think so. That's why they are going classically food.
Obviously, yes, that's one of the main reasons. The answer is very good, right? That's one of the main reasons why people go for historical food. And the main reason is it's a paradox. The more modern you become, the mind's instinct will try to go backwards. It applies for this paradox applies for everything. Like you buy the most technologically state of a product which is holding up the state of the art technology, and you are looking at it and you are feeling very very comfortable about it, but your mind somewhere deep down in your mind it thinks about the product that you had been using 5 years or 7 years earlier. So it's a paradox. The more new you evolve and become, the mind tries to reach back. And that is a psychological paradox that applies for everything, and that applies for food also. And the next reason is yes, people want to be a bit wary of the fact that pandemic and other epidemics that could come and hit. They want to be even more cautious. Good presentation, Tanvi. I really appreciate your choice of presentation. Very well done.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Now, let's update the credit rating system. And it's been a while since Achyut Venkat has seen his credit rating system window, and I would like to share. And here it comes. Okay. It was commenced on 4th February, and today is March 12th evening for us and 12th morning for Achyut. And this is actually Achyut's 47th session. Last time it was 46, and this week 47. So we just updated Thanvi's CRS yesterday. So attendance 9 marks. First, let me get the details from Achyut. This is leadership, this is progress, this is positive body language, this is positive mindset, and this is book reading. And we got marks for that. Did you try any books in the past 2 weeks?
Yeah, I read some books, like articles, like inside my for English class, there's a textbook. I just read some stories there, and there are different types of stories, more nonfiction, more like it explains more different topics like that.
All right.
So that counts as books.
So we will give 5 marks for that. Anti-phone day means, if you have a regular control over the screen time, this particular section gets scaled up. So
Actually, on school on Friday, I forgot my phone to bring home. So like Saturday, technically, yesterday and the rest of Friday, I didn't use my phone at all. So that counts.
is the phone safe there?
Yeah, it's safe there. It's in my locker there. So
Okay. I've seen that only mostly in the Hollywood movies. I've seen teenage boys and girls coming up and having a locker. So is that for real in the schools?
yeah, there's lockers.
Wow, that's good. Okay.
There's it's not like the big lockers like you may think. It's just something to put like there.
Hi. So let's update it with 4 marks. Presentation skills, well, I'll come there in a bit. And knowledge meter. Academic performance. In the past 2 weeks, do you have anything to?
Yeah, I did good overall in the tests and everything. All 90 marks and above.
That's good. 5 marks. Vision board. We have spoken about vision board. So You've been looking into the vision board, any access towards it?
Not much really.
All right, okay. And physical ability and the edge. You participate sports or scout or any physical activity?
Yeah, I did. There's a cricket club in school. I went there for one meeting. It was good. And like I'm gonna go more there. And then like overall, my uncles actually visited right now. Like my mom's cousins visit and we played soccer even in the cold. So like, yeah, that counts.
Okay. All right. Now, rest of the section is the updates after the leadership. Well, the topic was, last week the topic.
Sir? Sir?
Sorry, that was a call. Okay, so the last time FIFA World Cup and today the presentation topic was about social media and the transition and the level of content, the way the content has been produced. That was really good. So 5 marks for that. And progress, well, uh, the examples and the kind of representation of points are the real highlight as far as Achut's presentation is concerned. And basically, these days, like the presentation, it has become more spontaneous in nature, and it has not been very much pushed or artificial. Like some students, in my other sections, there would be some students who are being very artificial. They try to push themselves from their own natural regard. Unlike that, Achut is always having a kind of a natural way of presentation. And that progress has been scaled up, and that gets about 4 marks. That will be given with 4 marks, so 11 for that. Positive body language, well, we haven't seen Achut in any of the video representations, so that will wait. Positive mindset, that is given 4 marks. And books reading updated, self development, 8 marks. I mean, 3 marks added. Mind exercises that can wait, anti-phone day, presentation skills. Yeah, the presentation skills is the most core entity that we have to look into. So when there is no presentation aid in today's presentation, but yet the points collection and the way of representing the points, everything was so good. So that will be given 5 marks. Sorry. And humanitarian meter, appreciating Tanvi and asking questions to Tanvi was real good gesture. So 3 marks for that. Knowledge meter, 4 marks for that. And physical ability has been trainer bonus, 5 marks. I mean 6 marks for that matter. 14. So grand total. I haven't derived the formula, is it, for a chip section? So it's about 150 marks.
Wait, sir. I think I had like another one in the last in another spreadsheet. I had some other points as well.
What are the points, Achut?
Like in the other, like remember when it was me, Ananya, and Anna, and
Yeah.
and those everyone there. I think there's some points there that need to be transferred here.
That's right. That's actually season number 1, and this is season number 2. So your mark will be carried over from that to this. In that you have been scoring for about 200 or so, and this 150 will be added with that one. So that was Mitra, Ananya, Anantika, and you. So we had a lot of other parameters, but here mostly it is you individually, and today Tanvi has. So the criteria had been changed. But when it comes to the CRS consolidation score, the previous ones and the previous mark that you got in that spreadsheet and this spreadsheet will be added, and your award will be. That's how it is.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So 150 is in this particular section, and Achyut's average will be calculated a different way, because unlike Tanvi, Achyut is attending one class a week. So that's about it. Yeah, I would like to share one more thing now that Achyut has asked. Here it is, the previous score of Achyut. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Here, this is the point that Achyut has been speaking about. Plenty of things here. There are a lot of criteria here, and here Achyut has scored only 113. Yeah, so 113, and after that there was a break, and we had to pull it up. And after you left, Ananya scored about 10 marks. So this 113 and this 150 will be added. Hope you now understand.
Okay, sir.
All right. Okay. So this is about CRS and Tanvi's CRS updation. We just updated yesterday. So today we will update only a couple of things. That is in progress. Whatever I mentioned yesterday, Tanvi, you try to do. Like I told you yesterday that instead of just merely reading the slides, I wanted you to slightly use some venture in explaining things, and you try to do that. I witnessed that in the first ever slide. That's a good progress. I really appreciate that. So 3 marks can be given for that. And presentation skills, 3 marks can be given for that. Yeah, so 323 is Tanvi's score as of now, and the number of session is 15. Okay. You have any questions on your CRS, Tanvi? Just like Achyut asked about his CRS.
No, sir.
Okay, all right. Fine then. So that's about it, and I'm literally happy about both of your presentations today. And we'll meet next week. Achyut, do you have any glimmer of a thought about what would be the presentation?
No, sir. I'll just figure it out later.
All right. Take your time, plenty of time, 7 more days, so you can think and make sure that it is completely contrasting to today's topic, and let it be your choice. So then we continue our exercises, and we will meet on Saturday for our one-hour class, and Achyut, we will meet on Sunday for the class along with Tanvi. Aditya, Daniel, and Evangeline are some of the other students. They've taken their break for their annual examination. Tanvi has got her annual examination coming up only in the month of April, and that's how she's managing to attend the classes in the month of March. So we'll meet next week. Any questions, Achyut and Tan?
No, sir.
All right, okay. Fine then. So thank you. Have a nice week ahead, Achyut and Tanvi. See you next Saturday. Goodbye.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Bye,
Tanvi.
sir. Bye, Achyut.
Bye,
Bye.
Tanvi.
Bye. Bye. Bye.